Hey guys, I'm taking you along on a ride I went on today. I'm on the Endurance 2.0 Plus, and this is from their very first batch. I think mine was number 3 out of 5. I love this board. It's amazing. I think you really get it all with this board besides maybe lightweight. It's not really that light, but it's also not that heavy for how big the battery is. As far as the aesthetics go, I think it's very good looking. It's simple, which makes it kind of elegant. Yeah, it's got these shiny CNC parts, really nice looking. The sync plates, the trucks, the changes they made to the trucks, they look so good. And the carbon fiber is some of the nicest carbon fiber that I've ever seen. This camo pattern on there is really cool looking and unique. The board is really nicely finished. Very happy with the way it looks. So I had to go to 4 stores, almost would have went to 5, but I had too much stuff to carry. That's one of the things I love about these boards. You can go all around town. You need to spend money on gas. First stop is at Home Depot. My toilet handle thing broke, so I got to get a new handle thing for the toilet. After that, some food runs. Okay, I think that's what I need. Fun purchase. I'm a lighter weight rider, and that always helps for range with any board, but when I know I'm going to be taking a pretty long ride, I always check my tire pressure, because the difference between, like, let's say 40 psi and 28 psi, it's a pretty big difference in range. Sometimes I'll let my tire pressure get on the lower side when I just want a more comfortable ride and I'm just taking a couple short trips and I'm not really that concerned about range. But anytime I want to maximize range, I make sure the tires are pumped up. The Nova tires are so good. It's kind of hard to imagine there's anything better. They even grip in the cold. The traction is just like next level. Got the Nova tires on all 3 of my boards. Besides the Endurance 2.0 Plus that I'm riding in this video, I've got an A-Stec Aries and I've got a older LaCroix. It's a Nazare from like 2020. And the A-Stec and the LaCroix have the 7-inch Novas, and the Endurance 2.0 Plus has the 6-inch Novas. I like both. I kind of like the looks of the 6-inch tire a little bit more, but the 7-inch are that much more comfortable. They're all good. The puncture resistance seems to be next level because they're so thick. The only puncture that I've gotten in any of these boards out of several hundred miles now of riding was from a nail that would have taken out a car tire. Just joining in on the expressway. This is actually a 45-mile-an-hour road, so I can't ride right in the middle of the road on this one when there's much traffic. I always try not to hold up traffic. I've had a couple people flip out and kind of rage on me before. The Bay Area is a really busy place. It's a rat race. For my total mileage on this board, I'm approaching about 350, and it's been great. The only thing that I've had to do to it was put a little bit of Loctite on the deck lid screws because I had a couple of them coming loose on me. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Go ahead and do the Loctite on the rest of the deck lid screws. So it was mainly this one especially that was twisting loose pretty fast. So I got blue thread locker. You definitely want to use blue instead of red. Rubbing alcohol to clean the threads up a little bit. Some of the screws actually had a little bit of oil on them, so it's good to have those nice and clean. Just a tiny bit of rubbing alcohol right there. And I'm going to go ahead and just make a little tiny swab like this. Just check and make sure you don't get any pieces of the paper towel ripped off and stuck in there. Okay, put our blue Loctite on. You only really need a little bit. That's it. right there. I just put it about the same tightness I normally would. You can put it pretty snug, but of course this is carbon fiber, so don't go too crazy because you can crack it. That right there. That's about maximum. Good. Let's do that to the rest of them, and I wish everything in life was this easy. I'm starting to have some fun right here. You guys may have noticed I'm wearing the Onsra long-fingered gloves. I'm really digging on these gloves now. I had to cut the thumb off on my remote hand on the right side. That had to happen to use any of my eSkate remotes. I chopped that off, but then since I cut that, these seams were gonna come apart, so I had to do a little bit of sewing. Now they're fine. There is a little pad on the palm of them that made holding remotes feel awkward, and I kind of hated that little pad at first, but I'm pretty well used to it now. Onsra was doing a good sale. I think it might have been around Black Friday, and I went ahead and got the short-fingered version too to use in the summer. Here we are at Walmart. I think I got some milk, some dish scrubbers, and bananas. I love skating on this road. They paved this maybe 3 or 4 years ago. All the roads in this area are fresh paved. It's like a racetrack. The board's an absolute rocket. It's actually really comfortable. You can get used to the flat deck really quick. It does feel a little weird coming right off a concave board, but man, you get used to it and it is comfortable. All right, what have we here? And Sprouts doesn't even raise their prices on a time like now with eggs. Score. Now I'm making the trip home. I've got 2 bags of groceries in my left hand. One of the bags has 48 eggs in there. And got a bunch of bananas, a couple loaves of bread, some other food. I got 1.5 gallons of milk in my backpack. It could be a little bit messy if I fell, but I've done this many times before. And this board actually makes it pretty easy to carry weight like this on, especially with those tires. And just the stability of these reverse Kingpin trucks. I got up to 32 miles an hour on the way home carrying this. So the board's got a lot of performance, to say the least. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks a lot for checking it out.